Welcome to ChopChopChef. Good to see you all online, very nice, and following my YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. Today I would love to share with you other traditional dish from my hometown, and this one is just a simple braised beef, and later on we serve this with the braised vegetable and a mustard chive sauce. Now to do this we need, let's follow me, come over here. Alright, so we're having obviously a big beef chunk of beef rump cap, right? Then all sorts of vegetables. Now here it comes. Some of the vegetable, like the carrots, the onion, some parsley stalk, we're using in the stock as such, right? To get some flavor in it. Then these vegetables, like the baby beet, the Kipfler potato, the celeriac, right? Some leek, some baby Dutch carrots. That's I prep while this is simmering. I will prepare later on, and this goes into the same stock 15 to 20 minutes before it's all finished, right? Because all this is the vegetable and these potatoes we serve later on with the dish. Yeah. So today is a big day. We will have a complete sort of lunch or dinner plate ready on the end, right? But first thing first, we have to obviously put this chunk of beef in the pot of cold water, yeah, with a little bit onion, bay leaf, a carrot, and parsley stalk. And this one, give and take, will simmer, just slightly simmering for around an hour to 1.5 hours, right? So and then we go from there. But okay, so we take definitely this one along, and some of our vegetables I come back later on. So this will go in the water as well. The onions, the bay leaf, some parsley stalk, and a little bit carrot. All right. So this goes on the stove. Very easy. Yeah. And then we place this lovely piece of meat nicely into water. So this is cold water, yeah. And just now we're turning on our pot. Of course, the first initial thing, we bring it as quickly as possible to boil, and then we reduce it completely down, yeah. So I put some salt on here, easy, 3 teaspoons, and now I'm coming back and put all the other vegetable in here, and I prepare already the remaining vegetables which we'll be putting in later on. Alright, I see you give and take probably in 1 hour, and we continue with that. Alright everybody, our, as we say in German, Tafelspitz, right? Our braised beef is now in this pot for 1 hour 20 minutes, and it still has good 20 minutes to go. What I did in this interim time, I prepped my vegetables, right? So I have obviously the Kipfler potato I have peeled, the Dutch carrots peeled, my baby beet, leek, and the celeriac. Here it is now. Now let's put that on the side for a moment. You can see here obviously what we said before. I put in my stock, right, vegetables, right, for the flavor, the parsley stalk, the onion, carrot, right, and I put as well a little bit of oregano, right, so to make a really good base stock. And I tell you why in 1 second. I'm fishing out quite hopefully most of my vegetables, yeah, which braised along with the beef all this time. Right, so this flavor is amazing, yeah, for the stock itself. Okay, so here we go. Just a little bit of carrot swimming around here. Okay. Now, here we go. This beef stock. Now I take say a half a liter out, let it cool down, and out of this beef stock I make my chives mustard velouté. Yeah. Okay. And now, obviously, while it is simmering, in this same broth, call it, right? We're now putting our vegetable in it. But we have to be obviously very mindful because I mean this baby Dutch carrots, I don't want to have them longer than 10 minutes in. But the potatoes, yeah, they take 15 to 20 minutes, so they will be going in here already. Yeah, so that. The same with this baby beet, right? I leave them all whole. This will be like a little bit of sort of a rustic looking dish. That my celeriac goes in as well. Yeah, there we go. And my leek bits. Now, so all what we're doing is this Dutch carrots I just put in 15 minutes for other 10. Now just imagine, right? So all this vegetable now in this broth, yeah, gets cooked with all the flavors in it, and we will serve this. This will be then served, right? So we let this one now do the thing, and then in 25 minutes we regroup and we're plating up. So simple, yeah? So by then obviously I have this Dutch carrot in here as well, but not yet. Alright everybody, our braised beef with the beautiful vegetables, yeah, as well. I mean, slowly simmered in this beef stock. Yeah, it's ready. So what we're doing now is obviously we have to take our chunk of beef out. Yeah, yeah. As I said, this is a beef cap, right? Here we go. So we take this baby out, let it drip off nicely. Here we go. Swoop-de-whoop. Okay. And now, of course, the most important thing is we have to get our vegetables, yeah, because this is a part of the main course, right? So have a look, yeah, all our potatoes, yeah, beautiful, yeah, our baby beet, carrots, leek. So we bring this all out here. Some celery, we put in as well. Sorry, this one is called celeriac. Celeriac, yeah. So all this goodies coming out here. You don't want to leave anything behind. So these vegetables, obviously there is a little bit of fine line. How long you leave this one in your vegetable stock, so it's nicely, obviously in tender cooked, but at the same time, you do not want to have this overcooked, yeah, and mashy. This one is still a celery stalk, which I had in my stock. We don't need it. Okay. Okay, everybody. Now let's going on to our kitchen bench, yeah, for the presentation. Now we're having obviously our beef chunk, right? I trim now I trim off a little bit the fat, right? Not too much, obviously, this because it's a part of it, right? Oh yes. It's all the juice, beautiful. Okay. Now, obviously, there's one thing you have to be mindful. Obviously, you can see, I mean, the juice is running out nicely, beautiful. I have to make sure it's not going all over my kitchen bench here, right? Now, obviously, we slice it nicely, like that. Look at this. Okay, now here we go. Have a look at this. Can you see the lines going like that, right? So you want to make sure you slice your beef against the grain, right? So now this is like that, and we want to slice, we get slices like this. That's the idea, all right? Here we go. So let's trim this a little bit. So we have a good base. Yeah, okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh man, this is so tender. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yes, I know, I will show it in a minute. Everybody, look at this beautiful beef. The juice I was oozing out here. Guys, this is amazing. Yeah. And this one, of course, just for presentation. We maybe just cut it one more like this. Yeah. But this has to be like this, yeah, rustic, yeah. That's what it's all about, yeah. Have a look at this, beautiful, yeah. Our brisket, and then obviously our vegetable goes along here as well, as we said. Our Dutch potatoes going on here, yeah. A little bit of the carrots. Here we go, the beet, the celery, celeriac, celeriac, and some of our braised leek. Yeah, so like that. And why not? Yeah, put one of these beautiful bay leaves in here, just for the presentation. Yeah, okay. And now to that braised beef, we're serving a mustard chive sauce, which I have done earlier on, and this one we put nicely over this one. Remember, as I said, the mustard can be replaced with horseradish. That would be even more better, but unfortunately I couldn't get it. Okay, now place this nicely over here. Oh yes, that's what it is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and don't be shy on the sauce. Yeah, and a little bit more of our chives all over the place. Why not? Yeah, here we go. Oregano we have as well in our dish. We can put this one as a fresh oregano on here as well. And ladies and gentlemen, my, in German said, Tafelspitz or braised beef with the braised vegetables and the mustard chive sauce for you to enjoy. Something different. You will love it. Thank you for joining me on ChopChopChef.